All right, you guys, I'm going to tell you a story, and at the end, I want you to decide whether or not you can relate. In this story, I'm 8 years old, a second grader. It's the end of the day, and I'm lying in bed, but I cannot sleep because my brain is being roiled by horrible, guilty thoughts. Terrible thoughts, a terrible sense of conviction. This is the first time that this had happened to me, but by no means the last, when I had done something and I felt creeping over me this horrible need to confess it. Okay, so right now I want you to ask yourself, what might an 8-year-old have done that would be so bad that they need to go to an authority figure and confess what they had done wrong? Give yourself a moment to think about it. Okay, have you got something? It isn't that. Whatever you're thinking of, it's not that. Okay, here's what I actually did. It was a time we were supposed to be being quiet in class. And instead of being quiet, I whistled. So this is the sin for which I'm lying, like I'm in my secret chamber like Arthur Dimmesdale, beating myself on the back, like terrified of the powerful weight of this sin. And I need to confess it to my second grade teacher. It's a Christian school, so she'll kind of know what to do with this probably. But like at school and also at church, we were taught, right, that every sin is the same in terms of your guilt as every other sin. If you commit a murder, that's the same as if you whistled in class. So I decide to do it. I finally decide I'm gonna confess it. I'm gonna go to Mrs. Swinderman and I'm gonna tell her what I did. So I wait for a bathroom break. I creep into the classroom. I'm like, Mrs. Swinderman, I have to confess. And I tell her about how I whistled. She's a little befuddled, I think, but she says, "You're forgiven, and I'm forgiven." And I walk away with this sense of absolution and lightness that doesn't last. Now, if you are hearing this story and you're like, what the you really need to come see my show, A Series of Wildfires, which is premiering at the FRIGID NYC Festival in April 2024. We're gonna learn a lot, we're gonna have a lot of fun. But if you are hearing this story and you're like, yeah, not the exact details, but yes, you really need to come to my show. We're gonna learn a lot, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'd love to see you there.